Stop. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Mariam Shibly and this is my first ever YouTube video. My Instagram family knows I'm all about eating healthy and staying active and looking good. A lot of you guys ask me on Instagram how I manage to stay active, keep my skin clear, and manage to control my weight, which I'm flattered, by the way. The truth is, it's all part of a healthy lifestyle. Unfortunately, there are no shortcuts to eating healthy. What you put into your body really affects everything about you. Your energy, your productivity levels, your skin, your immune system, and your weight. If you want to look good, here's a great way to start eating healthy. If you love Pakistani or Indian cuisine, then I've got the most flavorful and healthy recipe for you. Why does South Asian food have to be drenched in oil? Truth is, it doesn't. I've discovered many different techniques that we can use to avoid adding fattiness to our food. Today, I'm gonna show you my favorite Pakistani recipe, Dum Ka Chicken, using less than 1 tablespoon of oil. If you like what you see and you wanna see more, hit the subscribe button below. All right guys, let's get started. I just received my all-natural chicken. I know some of you might be wondering, did you get that shipped to you? Yeah, I definitely did. So let me show you how this works. For those of you that haven't heard, Box Halal is a meat delivery service and it's so easy to use. Literally, all you have to do is go on their website, select the meat that you want, and it'll be delivered to your doorstep within 1 to 5 days. And the best part is, guys, is that it's all natural chicken. There are no GMOs. Box Halal is so convenient with our busy schedules. If you don't have a chance to go to the grocery store, or if you just came back from vacation, you have meat waiting for you right at your doorstep. Or if your young ones don't let you grocery shop, that's definitely me, this is a great option. This meat is also known as the biha or halal meat. So for those of you that prefer to have your meat cleaned in this method, now you have access to it all over the nation. So let's do some unboxing. So your meat is delivered in a similar box like this. And let's open it up. Here's a little bit more information on Box Halal. Your meat is packed and surrounded with this really soft and cold cushion. And it's heavily packed with Nordic ice to help keep your meat frozen. It's very difficult for the meat to go bad, especially with their speedy delivery. So here's what the meat looks like. I ordered a couple things. This is their ground beef. As you can see, it's packaged in a clear plastic bag. So the chicken meat comes in these clear plastic bags, and I usually like to thaw these overnight in the fridge. Or if you want to speed up the process, soak the clear bags of frozen chicken in a bowl of warm water, and that should help it thaw faster. And check out how thick these pieces are from Box Halal. So for this recipe, you'll need about 3 chicken breasts cubed. I like to cook with the breast meat because it's a lot healthier, less fatty, and we can make it just as tasty with our style of cooking. You need 1.5 onions, sliced. You need about 4 large garlic cloves, crushed and chopped. 2 large tomatoes, sliced in thick pieces. About a handful of small cilantro leaves. Half of a lemon. A handful of carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower, or whatever vegetables you can find in the fridge. About half a packet of Dum Ka Chicken Masala. I like to use Bani Nawab's Dum Ka Chicken Masala because their masalas are very flavorful. About half packet of Tandoori Chicken Masala. Once again, I like to use Bani Nawab's Tandoori Chicken Masala because their masalas are so great. Red or orange food coloring, and this is completely optional because some people, like my husband for instance, thinks that great Pakistani cuisine comes in orange or red chicken. 1 cube of chicken broth, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, about 1 teaspoon of red chili pepper. If you like your food to have more of a kick, feel free to add a little bit more than 1 teaspoon of red chili pepper, or a little bit less if you like your food less spicy. About a teaspoon of parsley flakes. I like to use the McCormick brand for Parsley Flakes because it has no GMOs. About 1 tablespoon of olive oil. You don't need that much. If you do feel like you need more, you can always add water. And if you want to be healthier, feel free to use less olive oil. and the pot large enough to fit all your chicken. I like to use the Gotham steel pot because it allows me to cook with as minimal oil as possible. If you're interested in purchasing this pot, I've added the link below to the description and feel free to use it. But first things first, turn your stove on to high heat and let your pot warm up for a bit on it. Once the pot is warmed up, take your sliced onions and just throw them in there. Let it sear on high heat so you get a nice little bit of color on them. Oh yeah, and to avoid making your house smell like bad BO, cook with an exhaust and close your doors the whole time. Once the onions got a little color to them, or feel free to wait for a bit more color, add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, mix the onions around, and let it cook for about a minute or 2. To caramelize the onions in a healthy manner, add just enough water to cover the onions and let it cook until the onions are completely caramelized. Once all the water is evaporated, add your chopped garlic and let it cook for about less than a minute. Then add 1 cube of chicken broth, 1 teaspoon of red chili pepper, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and sprinkle just a little bit of dried parsley leaves. We're going to mix it all together so that the onions are properly sauteed. Next, we're going to add the chicken cubes on top and fold them into the onions and mix it all together. In order to have the chicken really absorb the onion and garlic, which is the root flavor in Pakistani cuisine, we're going to go ahead and cover the chicken on medium heat until the chicken turns white. Instead of adding water, we're going to add tomatoes and cover on medium to high heat until the tomatoes are softened. Once we've got enough water from the tomatoes, we're going to go ahead and mix it all together and then add half packet of the Dum Ka Chicken Masala and go ahead and add half packet of the Tandoori chicken masala. Mix it all together and then we're going to add our vegetables on top and you're going to let it boil on medium to high heat until the desired level of water consistency is achieved. Oh, and I see we have a little straggler here, always tasting my food. So depending on how long you let it boil, this is what your chicken should look like. It'll be a little more wet or a little bit more dry. And voila guys, there you have it, Dum Ka Chicken, delicious and our favorite recipe with just very little oil and so healthy for you. This batch should actually last you for 2 people for 2 weeks if you freeze half of it, or for 4 people in 1 sitting. Alright guys, here's your all-natural Pakistani Dum Ka Chicken. To get a head start on healthy eating, I highly recommend eating this with sauteed cauliflower rice and with lentils on top. It tastes amazing, or you could use this Dum Ka Chicken in a spinach tortilla wrap, combine it with some tzatziki sauce and spinach, and you've got a healthy, delicious snack. If you guys want me to show any recipes that I've discussed, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you like what you saw today, feel free to hit the subscribe button below for more videos.